Today I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to make one of my favorite recipes of all time, Japanese curry rice. It's the ultimate comfort food. It's a little bit spicy, it's creamy, and I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like Japanese curry. So let's get started. I promise anyone can make this. Today I'm gonna be making chicken curry rice, but you can really make this with anything you like. Pork, beef, tofu. You can even just make it a bunch of vegetables and it will still taste delicious. That's the beauty of curry. You can totally make it your own and add in whatever ingredients you particularly like. For today's recipe, I'm going to be using 1 red apple, 2 medium onions, 2 potatoes, 2 carrots, 2 different types of curry, mild and hot, chicken, and pickled vegetables on top. So start off by slicing your onions. When you're cutting your onions, you want to make sure that they are large pieces because you don't want the onion to sort of disappear into the curry as it's cooking. And I'm sorry for the part where you'll be crying while you're cutting the onions. It's inevitable. Next up, peel your potatoes and do the same thing. You want to cut them into rather large pieces. And when you're finished cutting them, just put them in a bowl and put them aside. There's something about chopping that I swear is therapeutic. I think after music, food might be my... actually, it's hard to say that it's my second favorite thing. I really love food. Okay, back to cooking. Chop up your carrots and put them aside. For this recipe, I'm going to peel 1 red apple, take out the seeds, and then use a grater. I feel like it adds a little depth of flavor to the curry and also texture, so it's just my personal thing that I like to add at the end. Get a big pot, turn up the heat, throw a little bit of oil into that pan. And then since I am a little bit on the lazy side as a cook, I just throw it all in at the same time. Onions, the chicken, the potatoes, and the carrots just go all in. And then just stir it around and make sure that the chicken gets nice and thoroughly cooked through. That is very important. Also, if you can see a little bit of a brown on your vegetables, that means it's ready for water. I put in a lot less water than recommended on the box. I put in just enough so that everything in the pot is covered. Bring it up to a boil, and then my mom taught me this secret. She puts just 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon for added flavor. Mix it up, and when you're ready, turn off the heat and put the pot aside. Now it's time to break up the blocks of curry and to submerge it into the water. Ooh, this is the best part. Take your time, let it melt, stir it around. I usually add about a package and a half. Sometimes I even put in 2. It really depends on how thick you like your curry. But it should look a little bit like this. And then you want to put the pot back on the heat and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. And then voila! Chicken curry rice. This is such an easy meal to make for just 2 people or for a big party if you have a bunch of friends coming over, or if you're a busy parent or a college student. It's really hard to go wrong, so my personal favorite thing to do is to put pickled vegetables on top. It just adds a little extra crunch and acidity, which I think is delicious. taste test time. Doo-doo-doo. And, oh yeah. Happy dance. I hope you guys give this a try. I promise you're gonna enjoy it. There's Japanese curry for you. Go out and do it.